Top 10 Kim Jong-un crazy rumors. The day of the Sunday, April 15th, is a national occasion in North Korea regarding the country's organizer Kim Il-sung. So when his grandson and the incomparable leader, Kim Jong-un, was missing for open festivals, individuals normally talked. It is safe to say that he is alive. It is safe to say that he is dead. Given the absence of autonomous media in North Korea, it's constantly a test to prove bits of gossip from Pyongyang, at danger of making some frightful foes. Here's a rundown of 10 of the best bits of gossip about the Marshal Kim Jong-un. 10. His haircut is mandatory. In 2014 it was accounted for by Radio Free Asia that male North Korean college understudies were required to get Kim's interesting hairstyle. Kim's trim is a military style that includes shaved sides, a long top and focus part. It's not really bleeding edge fashion, according to reports. The command split conclusions, with certain individuals naming the hairdo as a Chinese dealer hairstyle. It's hazy if there ever really was a command, with guests not seeing any move towards the style, albeit North Korean TV has recently propelled a crusade against long hair. All the more as of late specialists have supposedly gotten serious about non-communist conduct, for example, unapproved haircuts, apparently restricting men to 10 styles and ladies to 18. 9. The CIA hired a North Korean lumberjack to kill Kim. The North Korean government asserted in May 2014 that the United States Central Intelligence Agency (CIA) and the South Korean National Intelligence Service (NIS) teamed up to employ a Russia-based North Korean logger in a biochemical plot to kill Kim. It's accounted for that the strategy was a biochemical substance or weapon which was radioactive and nano-harmful. Obviously it might have taken a few months to kill Kim. North Korean state news organization Korean Central News Agency (KCNA) referred to no proof, however composed a 1,800-word report which asserted an ugly psychological oppressor gathering had schemed to focus on the incomparable administration during a military procession. Global outlets were always unable to confirm the report, however it's significant it came during a period of high pressure between the nations. Enraged North Korean specialists said they'd look for the removal of anybody associated with the thwarted plot. An individual distinguished distinctly as Kim, who worked in the timber business in Khabarovsk, in Far East Russia, was the main suspect, named openly, yet dubiously. 8. The Kipimjo or Joy Squad. It is asserted that there is a gathering of around 2,000 ladies whom are kept up to give amusement and delight, frequently sexual, for high-positioning Workers' Party of Korea authorities and recognized visitors. This gathering is known as the Kipimjo, or the Pleasure Squad, Pleasure Brigade or Joy Division. Now it is accepted this gathering was disbanded after Kim Jong-il's demise, yet in 2015 it was accounted for that Kim Jong-un was enrolling new individuals as youthful as 13 or 14. It's comprehended Kim's train is staffed by Kipimjo who are guaranteed virgins. Clearly a significant number of the ladies are resigned in their 20s and offered to military officers. It's important that Kim is hitched to previous artist Ri Sol-ju and they apparently have 3 youngsters, albeit even that isn't confirmed. 7. NBA obsession. Kim's far-fetched companionship with ex-NBA star Dennis Rodman hails from his adoration for ball. During his school days in Switzerland, he developed his fixation for bands, getting interested with Michael Jordan. A previous companion from his Swiss school said Kim's room was shrouded in NBA stuff. He flaunted photos with Kobe Bryant and Tony Kukoc after supposedly being headed to Paris for a display game as a child. It's not satisfactory who Kim authoritatively underpins, yet he has a warmth for both the Chicago Bulls and Los Angeles Lakers. Rodman ventured out to North Korea in 2013 alongside 3 Harlem Globetrotters at Kim's greeting. There's been different encounters with ball players visiting the nation too. In 2019, he purportedly mentioned United States President Donald Trump give access to renowned b-ball players as a component of atomic weapons talks. It runs in the family, as Kim's dad Kim Jong-il recently mentioned to meet Jordan during his rule, in spite of the fact that the 6-time NBA champion declined the chance. He's obviously interested by the game, regardless of whether he was any acceptable at it, is another inquiry out and out. 6. He blew up a South Korean warship. In 2010, preceding Kim took over from his dad, he was supposedly associated with the sinking of South Korean warship ROKS Jong-Un, conveying 104 staff close to the two nations' oceanic outskirt. 46 South Korean mariners were executed in the unwarranted Universal episode, which was purportedly intended to help Kim's military accreditations in front of his succession. International specialists researched the occurrence and found the warship was sunk by a North Korean torpedo. North Korea rejected obligation and even offered to help the examination, yet South Korea forced dissents, forestalling monetary relations. Both China and Russia excused South Korea's cases. A Russian examination later proposed the sinking was almost certain because of the corvette warship digging up a mine. Until this day, no one concedes to why the Jong-Un was sunk. 5. The compassionate side. For all the insane tyrant talk, there is apparently a human side to Kim who has improved North Korea's relations universally since coming into power. He's supposedly indicated his caring streak in 2014 when a 23-story high-rise in Pyongyang fallen, murdering in excess of 100 people. As indicated by the KCNA, the development of a flat was not done appropriately and authorities administered and controlled it in a flighty manner. Kim followed by giving an uncommon open statement of regret for the impossible disaster. As indicated by reports, Kim was so harmed he sat up throughout the night, feeling agonizing subsequent to being told about the mishap. Cynics will call attention to that it took 5 days for the state media to report the story. No figure was ever revealed for the quantity of fatalities. 4. The secret hangover cure. Like his dad, Kim supposedly prefers to party. He's likewise known for his indulgent tastes. His beverages of decision are Johnnie Walker whiskey and Hennessy gin. He's been known to taste cognac on extravagance yachts as well. Actually, since he assumed responsibility for North Korea, imports of wine and different spirits have increased. However, his throughout the late evening drinking meetings purportedly prompted him sorting out to have sauna gear imported from Finland and Germany to help facilitate his headaches and exhaustion, along these lines working out the earlier night's wrongdoings. The jury is still out if saunas are really valuable in relieving hangovers. Clearly the following morning cerebral pain was an issue for Kim, as North Korean researchers guaranteed in 2016 to have made a progressive after-effect-free alcohol. Clearly, Koryo liquor mixes 6-year-old ginseng and burned rice, removing sugar. 3. He's executed members of his family. No one is protected in North Korea. Kim's uncle Jang Song-thak was captured for foul play in December 2013 and marked as a double-crosser at a military court. He was then executed by terminating crew. It's trusted Kim attempted to eradicate Jang from history by then erasing a great many news stories about him, yet additionally executing individuals from his family, including youngsters and fantastic offspring of close relatives, despite the proselytizers' endeavors to whitewash Jang from history. A couple of years after the fact, Jang's picture showed up on state-run media in a photo during a 1-hour narrative. Around 11 chronicled North Korean figures. The manager of the narrative may have been detained for this current era. 8. Kim's repelled stepbrother Kim Jong-nam was additionally slaughtered in 2017. Malaysia specialists guarantee was killed at a bustling terminal at Kuala Lumpur International Airport in 2017 when 2 ladies moved toward him and covered his face with a concoction operator. Kim told an air terminal secretary somebody had gotten him from behind and sprinkled a fluid all over, before later dying as he was being moved to medical clinic. 2. The luxury private island. Previous NBA star Dennis Rodman shaped an unusual companionship with the incomparable successor and visited North Korea in 2013. A short time later, Rodman talked about Kim's private island as like Hawaii or Ibiza, yet he's the one in particular that lives there. We've all been fascinated from that point forward. The area of the Riddle Island, which has its own marina and straits with 24-hour outfitted soldiers, has never been confirmed. However, it's accepted to be near the port of Wonsan. Rodman included the island resembled a 7-star party, with unlimited mixed drinks and fly skis. He likewise uncovered to get to the island he boarded Kim's 95-foot yacht, which was a go between a ship and a Disney vessel. 1. The flamethrower execution. Like a scene out of Sometime in the Distant Past in Hollywood, it is affirmed Kim requested the execution of an appointee security serve by fire hurler as a component of a political cleanse in 2014. Oh Sang-hon was a key figure in North Korean government's Ministry of People's Security, however apparently was supporting Kim's uncle Jang Song-thak, who was prior executed for unfairness. Its trusted Oh had transformed the ministry into Jang's own security squad. North Korean deserter Kang Chol-hwan stated, Kim Jong-un by and by despised him, so he actually requested him to be executed by a flamethrower. To embody the Hollywood generalizations, it's accepted the man's dead body was additionally squashed under a tank as well.